Here are 3 examples of what can happen when you pour money into a water treatment system. Stan and Wendy Cummings decided to spend $3,400, and they say they weren't worried because the salesman gave an unconditional guarantee.
He assured us that if we were not completely satisfied with this product, that within 90 days they would come and take it out and we wouldn't have to pay a penny.
And in that 90 days, if you're not satisfied, we'll come back and we'll just take it out.
And get your money back.
And you'll get your money back.
It turns out the Cummings didn't like the taste or feel of the water. They tried to cancel the deal, but the company said no.
We didn't like it, and they refused to come and take it out.
The company financed the system with an out-of-state lender, but the Cummings refused to pay. Here's another scenario. Vera Vidito of Odessa decided to pay about $2,500 for a water softener to get rid of the iron in her water.
It was supposed to clear the water completely of iron, any type of anything, sulfur, whatever.
But even after the company installed the system, the water in Vera's house was discolored. Like the Cummings, she wanted out of the deal.
I bought the unit. It's my unit. That's what I was told the last phone call.
As in the Cummings case, a credit company financed Vera's system, but she refused to make payments.
It was going to solve all of our problems. It hasn't.
Mark Davis and his wife Terry say they wanted their new water treatment system to get rid of the yellow tint and rust in their water.
Before you sign, this thing is wonderful. This thing is space age, state of the art, the latest.
Greatest thing on earth.
It worked for a few weeks, but the problems returned.
Our ice cubes are stained yellow. We have rust chunks coming through the spigot.
Once again, clothing comes out of the washer with a yellow tint.
It has a chemical taste to it. You don't even want to drink the water.
And like the Cummings, Mark and Terry say they had a 90-day money-back guarantee.
So we can try it out for 90 days, and if we don't like it, we can tell them to come get it. And it didn't work out like that.
I asked her 90 days free trial. That's a lot of equipment. They'll just come and get it. She said, oh, yeah, it's not a problem. They do this all the time.
But the company did not come out and get the equipment. Now Terry and Mark owe a finance company $4,500, and they refuse to pay.
All we're asking is to return it.
The companies involved in all of these 3 cases wanted more chances to fix the problems, but the customers' patience just wore out. By refusing to pay the finance company, they're risking a lawsuit. It's something to remember before you take the plunge and buy a water treatment system. Tomorrow night at 6, I'll tell you about the companies in question and show you how things turned out. And I'll show you what kinds of water treatment systems are available, how much they cost, and how to find out whether you really need one or not.
Well, wait a second. What about the guarantees, 90-day guarantees these people have?
Well, we're going to be talking a little about that tomorrow, too, Bob. Verbal promises versus written contracts.
Oh, I see. That's not a news story.
Vera Vidito bought a water treatment system in hopes of doing something about her yellow tap water. But the discoloration didn't clear up. After a series of complaints, she finally told Culligan to take their system back. They didn't until 8 on Your Side got involved.
This is where it used to be, and now it's gone. So without y'all's help, it couldn't have been done. I appreciate you and Eric and Channel 8 and 8 on Your Side.
A Culligan manager declined to talk with us on camera, but told us the problem was with the pipes in Vera's home, not with their system. Stan and Wendy Cummings bought a system from the Mike Cole Water Treatment Company of Plant City. So did Mark Davis and Terry Dixon. Both families changed their minds about their purchases and wanted the company to come take back the systems. Both claim the company's salespeople had promised a money-back guarantee. But owner Michael Cruikshank says it isn't so.
No, I don't believe he did. Everybody'd be wanting their money back because they'd hear they could get a product for less, and we'd have a lot of people doing that, and we don't have that.
Cruikshank says he can satisfy both families if they just work with him. But the families just want that money-back guarantee that they say went down the drain when they tried to use it. Now, here are some critical things to remember before you invest in a water treatment system. The company may finance your system through a third-party lender, which will want its money regardless of your level of satisfaction. And more importantly, unless there's some written money-back guarantee, you can't get out of the contract after that 3-day cooling-off period, and that means if you bought it, you're stuck. A verbal guarantee isn't worth the paper it isn't written on. If it's not in writing, it's almost impossible to prove.
Good advice. Thanks, Steve. And as I was saying, marriages can be canceled like any other agreement between individuals because they are contracts.
Especially that is true when it comes to large consumer purchases such as water conditioners. But 8 on Your Side came across a company that will let you out of the contract. Problem solver Steve Overton reports tonight it is a rare but bona fide unconditional guarantee.
We didn't like it, and they refused to come and take it out.
All we're asking is to return it.
Months ago, we detailed problems with new water conditioners. Customers plunked down $2,500 and $3,500 and later learned refunds are out of the question. We found a company that gives a 30-day money-back guarantee minus a $75 installation charge. It's Superior Water Conditioning in Tampa.
Basically, you can give a guarantee if you're sure that your prices are fair.
Owner Bill Brownell says Superior has been offering the 30-day money-back guarantee for more than 10 years.
It's the best tool, in our opinion, to get a customer to try water conditioners, to let them take a test drive.
One of Superior's customers is Rodney Hartwig of South Tampa.
We drink a lot of iced tea.
Yeah.
And it is, you can really taste the tea now. It's good.
And Rodney says that 30-day guarantee helped to seal the deal.
I knew I could get my money back. It was great.
It costs money to give this kind of warranty because you have to be willing to go out and put a new unit in, and if the people don't like it, take it back.
The customers we recently profiled are still struggling for refunds. The business calls it buyer's remorse. At Superior, a little buyer's remorse is allowed.
It's not a good idea to have people out there that don't like your product and stick them with it. It's better to take it back.
It's an attitude that has kept Superior in business for 27 years. This is Steve Overton with 8 on Your Side.
In any consumer purchase, 8 on Your Side recommends choosing companies that offer written guarantees of satisfaction. They're always safer than the promise from a salesman.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.